Good morning and welcome to my first video. This is my new Positively Plants Hub, and thank you to Lorenzo for making me part of this incredible family of people who share information and try to make the world a better place and people a healthier people. So my gig is eating plant-based nutrition, whole food plant-based, not vegan junk food. So we're talking about food in its most natural form as Mother Nature created it whenever possible. So what I wanted to do with this first video in my beautiful studio, the forest, is just introduce you to me, let you hear my voice, see my face, feel my passion for this topic. And I'm just going to read you the first article. Take care of your heart. Eat as if your life depends on it, because hopefully a lot of you have read it, but if you haven't, this is like story time with Beth. I'm going to read you the article so you can, and I'll throw in a few more comments here and there. So here we go. Heart disease is epidemic in the Western world. Some of you have the scars of bypass surgery already. You're the lucky ones. You got a second chance. For most people, the first symptom of heart disease is death. No kidding. There's good news, though. You don't have to be among those statistics. To be a heart-healthy choice, food should contain 0 cholesterol, low fat, plenty of fiber. Cholesterol, the artery clogging stuff, is only found in animal products. Our bodies make all the cholesterol we need, so we don't need to ingest any. Fiber, the artery cleansing stuff, is only found in plant foods. That basic information most people don't know. All the cholesterol's in the animal products, all the fiber is in plant foods. And that's all you need to know, really. End of channel. Haha. No. So eat more plants, a lot more. Beans, they're good for your heart. It's true. Beans and other legumes, fruits, vegetables, including starchy vegetables like potatoes. That's my favorite food. Whole grains, mushrooms, nuts, seeds. These are our healthy food groups, so we can stop worrying about protein. If you're getting enough calories to be alive and functioning, you are getting enough protein. What most Americans and many other Westerners lack in their diet is fiber, only in plants, remember? So load up on all your favorites: spuds, beans, rice, oatmeal, greens. Greens. Berries, apples. Your arteries will thank you, and you'll spend a heck of a lot less time and money in the medical industrial complex. You want to stay the heck out of there. It's a myth that we need to eat animals for protein. A lot of us have grown up thinking that protein and meat are one and the same thing, that you can't get protein unless you eat meat, and nothing could be farther from the truth. Plants have plentiful protein, and we don't need very much. If you're an elite athlete, if you're a marathon runner, if you're an Olympian, you need to eat more food, and then you get more of everything. You get more protein and carbohydrates and the fat you need. You need the fat that's contained in the whole food. We don't need to wring the fat out of certain foods and glug it all over our meals, because that is pure liquid fat, has no fiber, very little nutrition. So anyway, our mother's breast milk was only 5 to 6% protein and contributed to healthy babies tripling their birth weight in just 1 year. We don't want to keep tripling our weight every year, do we? For decades, we've been told that cholesterol under 200 is our goal, that that's safe. Yet most heart attacks occur in people with cholesterol between 150 and 200. Under 150 is said to be heart attack proof, as there have been no documented heart attacks in people with cholesterol under 150. If you have high cholesterol, stop eating it and watch your numbers plummet quickly. Food is far more effective than any pill. And just note, if you're seeing a doctor or a cardiologist, please let your doc know that you're going to be eating plant-based, so you can be weaned off your cholesterol-lowering medication, and it will happen very quickly, because food works very quickly. Lastly, take time to watch some of the extraordinary documentaries that are available, and you'll know more than your doctor about how diet relates to chronic disease. Seriously. Sadly, most medical schools still offer little to no nutritional information. Very few offer plant-based nutrition, but some of them are starting to, so that's good news. Suggestions for the books for those of you who have heart disease. It's called Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease by Dr. Caldwell Esselstyn Jr. There's a cookbook to go with it written by his wife and daughter, Anne and Jane Esselstyn, called the Prevent and Reverse Heart Disease Cookbook. Some of my favorite recipes are in that book. Whole food, plant-based, no oil cooking. So you've got a learning curve here, but you can do this. Documentaries I suggest are What the Health, Forks Over Knives, Eating You Alive, and Food Choices. Watch those four. You can watch them all in one weekend. They're all available online. You will learn that what's best for your heart is also best for avoiding type 2 diabetes, arthritis, migraines, Alzheimer's disease, acne, common cancers like breast, prostate, colon cancer, overweight, obesity, strokes. The list goes on. Now, this is not a magical cure-all for everything, obviously, but you will have so much more energy because you'll be cleaning out your arteries. You won't have brain fog. You will feel amazing, and my bet is that you will not want to go back to the way you were eating. So, bottom line is that diseases don't run in the family. Food runs in the family. I don't eat like the rest of my family, and I don't have any of the ailments that they endure. It's the food. So eat as if your life depends on it, because it does. So that's my first article. Lots more to come. I'll be doing recipe videos. I'll have live Zoom classes. I'll be doing book reviews. There's so many incredible books, and I know that not everybody has time to read everything that I've read, so I'll just pick some of my favorite books and give you the highlights and the main points that I think everyone needs to know. Lastly, I posted some class fees and stuff, but that's mostly for my live classes, and most of you don't live in Western Maine, near the mountains, in the woods, off-grid. So most of you can't come to my live classes, so I have a PayPal account. If you find this information useful, just give me a little donation or big donation, whatever your heart feels is right. And share, subscribe. I'm so excited to be here. Lots more to come. So again, welcome to Positively Plants. This is Beth Pereira signing off from the woods. Oh, and by the way, you can call me, you can email me, you can text me, but because I am off-grid and I have no service on my property, so it might be 24 hours before I can get back to you, but I will get back to you. So again, ta-ta for now.